Here's a refreshed script for your Ireland documentary, condensed to approximately 12,000 characters. All visual or production notes have been removed, leaving only the final narration text. Ireland, a land where ancient legends meet breathtaking landscapes. This Emerald Isle, known for its lush green countryside, holds a captivating blend of rugged beauty, historic sites, and vibrant culture. In this journey, we will explore Ireland's most stunning places, uncovering both iconic sites and hidden gems that reveal the heart of this enchanting land. Before we dive into these incredible destinations, let's begin with some surprising facts about Ireland. Have you ever heard of the place where the world's oldest pub is still open? In Ireland, Sean's Bar has been welcoming guests for over 1,000 years, embodying the country's deep ties to history and tradition. Ireland is also a land of myth, famous for its folklore of leprechauns, mischievous fairies guarding pots of gold. Across the landscape, over 30,000 castles stand as guardians of Ireland's medieval legacy, from grand Dublin Castle to haunting ruins at the countryside. Ancient wonders abound, like Newgrange, a 5,000-year-old tomb that fills with sunlight each winter solstice, an awe-inspiring marvel older than the pyramids. Each March 17th, St. Patrick's Day unites people worldwide in a celebration of Irish heritage. And Ireland's national symbol, the harp, is unique as an owl emblem that appears on coins, seals, and even Guinness, capturing the melody and spirit of Ireland across centuries. Now, let us journey across the best places in Ireland. Connemara, a region known for its rugged beauty, spans a wild landscape of mountains, bogs, and coastal scenery. In County Galway, its granite peaks, notably the 12 Bens mountain range, dominate the horizon with dramatic silhouettes. Connemara's boglands, rich in peat, create a unique ecosystem where rare orchids and heather flourish. The coast features a maze of peninsulas and inlets, creating sandy beaches and hidden coves along Galway Bay. Connemara National Park offers trails that climb Diamond Hill, rewarding visitors with sweeping views over the rugged landscape. The cultural heart of Connemara is the Gaeltacht area, where the Irish language remains primary, preserving a distinct heritage and traditional way of life. Nestled on the rugged Dingle Peninsula, the coastal town of Dingle combines Irish heritage with natural beauty. Dingle's colorful waterfront and lively pubs draw visitors, but its charm lies beyond the town center. The surrounding peninsula is known for the Slee Head Drive, a scenic route that traces cliffs, beaches, and ancient ruins. The Gallerist Oratory, a stone structure over 1,000 years old, offers a glimpse into early Christian history. Dingle Bay is also home to Fungi, a resident bottlenose dolphin who has famously interacted with visitors for decades. Fills the air in the evenings, with traditional Irish tunes heard through pub doors, making Dingle as much a cultural experience as is a visual one. The cliffs of Moher stretch along Ireland's west coast, rising dramatically from the Atlantic Ocean. These cliffs reach up to 214 meters at their highest point and span about 8 kilometers, offering panoramic views over the ocean, with the Aran Islands and Galway Bay visible on clear days. The rock layers, composed primarily of shale and sandstone, have been shaped by natural erosion over millions of years. Wildlife thrives here, especially seabirds. Puffins, razorbills, and guillemots nest along the cliffs in spring and summer, making this one of Ireland's most significant bird colonies. O'Brien's Tower, a stone structure built in 1835, stands at the highest point and provides visitors with an elevated viewpoint. Nestled in County Kerry, Killarney is famed for its landscapes, ancient woodlands, and the sprawling Killarney National Park, the first of its kind in Ireland. The park covers more than 26,000 acres and includes lakes, mountains, and forests. At its heart lie the Lakes of Killarney, a chain of 3 main lakes. Surrounding them are ancient oak and yew woodlands that support native red deer populations, thought to be the only indigenous herd in Ireland. Nearby, Macross House stands as a 19th century mansion with Victorian furnishings and gardens that offer insight into aristocratic life. Ascending the Torque Waterfall, visitors are rewarded with a 70-foot cascade, especially striking after heavy rain. Located on Ireland's west coast, Galway is a vibrant city with a deep-rooted cultural heritage and a dynamic artistic scene. Known for its medieval architecture, the city's narrow streets and colorful facades reflect its past as a bustling trading port. The Spanish Arch, dating back to the 16th century, is a remnant of Galway's historical links with Spain. Ayr Square in the city center serves as a social hub, surrounded by lively pubs and shops. Galway is also home to one of Ireland's largest Gaelic-speaking communities, keeping the Irish language and traditions alive. A short drive from the city leads to the scenic Connemara region, adding to Galway's appeal as a blend of urban energy and natural beauty. Cashel, also known as the Rock of Cashel, is one of Ireland's most iconic historical sites. Located in County Tipperary, this limestone hill is crowned with ancient structures dating back to the 12th century, creating a dramatic profile against the surrounding landscape. Originally a royal seat of the kings of Munster, it was later gifted to the church, becoming a powerful religious site. The most prominent structure is Cormac's Chapel, built in 1134, notable for its rare Romanesque architecture and the remains of frescoes, the oldest in Ireland. The cathedral, built in the 13th century, stands beside it with high, rugged walls. Near the cathedral is a tall, round tower, a common feature of early Irish monastic sites. The views from Cashel are equally remarkable, offering sweeping sights over the Golden Vale Plains. Ireland's largest island, Achill Island, sits off the west coast in County Mayo, connected to the mainland by the Michael DeWitt Bridge. Known for its dramatic landscapes, Achill combines rugged cliffs, sandy beaches, and peat bogs. Keem Bay, one of its most iconic spots, is a secluded beach framed by steep cliffs and turquoise waters, frequently listed among Ireland's most beautiful beaches. The island also has a rich history, with evidence of human settlement dating back over 5,000 years, including ancient forts and deserted villages like Slievemore, where the remains of stone cottages evoke the island's past struggles. Achill is notable for Croagán, some of the highest sea cliffs in Europe, rising 688 meters above the Atlantic. Today, it remains a cultural hub, drawing artists and writers inspired by its stark beauty and the unique Gaelic-speaking community that resides here. Kilkenny, known as Ireland's medieval capital, is a city steeped in history and architectural heritage. Its centerpiece is Kilkenny Castle, built in 1195 by the Anglo-Norman Butler family. The castle sits by the River Nowre, surrounded by sprawling gardens, offering visitors insight into centuries of Irish nobility. The city's medieval roots are evident throughout, especially along its winding streets lined with historic buildings like St. Canice's Cathedral. Constructed in the 13th century, this Gothic cathedral is famous for its round tower, one of only two such towers in Ireland that visitors can climb for panoramic views. Nearby, the Black Abbey, founded in 1225, features a stunning collection of stained glass windows. The Aran Islands are a group of 3 rugged islands off Ireland's west coast in Galway Bay, comprising Inishmore, Inishmon, and Inisheer. They are known for their ancient ruins, stark landscapes, and Gaelic-speaking communities. Inishmore, the largest, features a famous Dún Éon Hasa, a prehistoric stone fort perched dramatically on cliffs that plunge into the Atlantic. Inishmon, the middle island, remains the most traditional, preserving the island's language and customs. Inisheer, the smallest, is marked by its white sandy beach and O'Brien's castle ruins. The islands are famous for their intricate network of stone walls that partition the land into small, rugged plots. Travel is often by foot or bike, winding through a landscape dotted with wildflowers and offering unfiltered views of the Atlantic. The Inishowen Peninsula is Ireland's northernmost point, stretching into the Atlantic with a landscape rich in rugged coastlines, rolling hills, and secluded beaches. Marked by the towering cliffs of Mallinhead, the country's most northerly point, Inishowen offers panoramic ocean views that on clear days reveal the distant peaks of Scotland. Historically, the area is steeped in ancient Celtic lore with remnants like the Griannan of Aileach, a stone fort built over 2,000 years ago that once served as a royal stronghold. The peninsula also hosts the Inishowen 100, a scenic driving route covering 100 miles of coastal and inland vistas, including the Five Finger Strand, where massive dunes and the wreck of an 1889 ship lend an eerie beauty. Cork, often called Ireland's Rebel City, holds a unique blend of historical significance and vibrant modern culture. Located on the River Lee, Cork developed as a port town and quickly grew into one of Ireland's key trading centers. Its streets follow the natural curves of the river, creating a distinct layout full of narrow lanes and Georgian architecture. St. Patrick's Street, the city's main artery, is known for its dynamic mix of shops and landmarks like the ornate English Market, one of Europe's oldest municipal markets. Here, vendors have sold local produce and artisanal goods for over 2 centuries. Shandon, an area marked by the iconic St. Anne's Church, offers panoramic views from its tower, where visitors can ring the famous Shandon bells. Sligo is a coastal town in the northwest of Ireland, known for its rich landscape and literary history. The town lies by Sligo Bay, framed by the majestic Benbulben Mountain, whose flat-top silhouette dominates the landscape. Sligo's coastline is rugged, dotted with sandy beaches like Strandhill and Ross's Point, popular for surfing and scenic walks. The area holds a deep connection to Irish mythology and literary heritage, famously inspiring poet W.B. Yeats, who immortalized the town's beauty in his works. Yeats' grave in Drumcliff, inscribed with his famous epitaph, attracts many visitors. Sligo is also archaeologically significant with ancient sites such as the Carrowmore Megalithic Cemetery, one of the largest collections of megalithic tombs in Ireland, dating back over 5,000 years. Howth, a seaside village located on a peninsula in Dublin's northern outskirts, combines coastal charm with rich history. Its landscape is characterized by rugged cliffs, scenic trails, and panoramic views over the Irish Sea. At Howth Head, the peninsula's highest point, visitors experience breathtaking vantage points with paths winding along cliffs that have inspired artists and writers for centuries. The harbor, lively yet steeped in history, is home to fishing boats and pleasure craft, symbolizing Howth's enduring relationship with the sea. The 15th century Howth Castle, though privately owned, adds a sense of medieval mystique. Near the harbor lies Ireland's Eye, an uninhabited island and bird sanctuary reachable by boat, and renowned for its colonies of seabirds and a 6th century monastic ruin. Dublin is Ireland's capital and largest city, where history, culture, and modern vibrancy converge along the River Liffey. Founded by Vikings around 841 AD, Dublin grew from a medieval port town into a bustling metropolis. The city's Georgian architecture is particularly noteworthy, with Marion Square and Fitzwilliam Square showcasing well-preserved 18th century buildings. Trinity College, established in 1592, is home to the world-renowned Book of Kells, a richly decorated medieval manuscript. Dublin Castle, built in the 13th century, has served as a military fortress, prison, treasury, and government complex. Temple Bar, with its cobbled streets, is Dublin's cultural quarter, packed with galleries, theaters, and venues